Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I don't normally have to say that, but it's actually dark outside and I've been planning this video all day long. I got set up probably mid-morning and then I've just been doing like lots of other things as we all do. And then when I came ready to make the video, my camera had done something stupid again. It had reset itself, so that was okay. It was only the date and time, so I fixed that up, and then I went to start videoing and I saw that the battery light was on, so then I had to recharge my spare batteries and that took ages. And so now at last we're making a video, but it's 20 to 7 at night and we've just finished our daylight saving about last weekend, so it does get dark very early now. It's a big change. But anyway, so I'm filming in the dark and so you can tell the lighting's not brilliant, but hopefully you can see well enough. Now I've had lots and lots of fun thinking about which dolls to show you in this video, and it's I find dolls a brilliant distraction for me, around what else is happening in the outside world. I just love thinking about dolls and I do a lot of it. I really do. It's just incredible. But what I did was I pulled a few things out of my doll room so I could see everybody very well. Well, they're not actually people, are they? So I could see all the dolls really well. And I've just picked a bit of an assortment to show you. So I hope you like them. Let me just readjust this because I can see that little bit of stalk there was chopped off. And we don't want that, do we? We can't have a chopped off stalk. There we are. So I hope that this video will be a good distraction for you to watch as well, because I love watching doll videos. I do it a lot. There aren't that many around at the moment, so it's still good fun. I watch a few different things on YouTube, but at the moment I'm listening to a fair bit of music and a bit of the old murder stuff, murder stories. I like all the I don't like the murder part, but I like the investigating part, and I love interrogations because I love it when someone who the police know has been lying is finally faced with the truth and they just have to tell the truth or just say, no, it wasn't me still. I just like that whole process. But anyway, you didn't want to hear about all that stuff, did you? Let me tell you who I've got to show you today. I said that I would show you baby dolls with moulded hair. And so when I looked in my doll room, I have a lot of baby dolls with moulded hair because I love them. I have all sorts of different dolls, but a lot of baby dolls with moulded hair. So I picked this one on the left, this one just here. Where's my finger? This one, because I love her. She's actually called Bubbles, and this bubble design of doll was made by a company called, now it sounds a bit rude at first, but it's F&B. So it's by a company that was started by two gentlemen. One was called Mr. Fleischager and the other one was called Mr. Baum. So F&B, and then they became known as F&B. So it's EFFANBEE. That's it, F&B. And they're composition dolls largely. This one has composition arms and head, and I think her legs are cloth and her body is cloth. Let me just squeeze her leg and I can see, because she's got tights on. Oh no, they're composition. Okay, her legs are composition as well. Composition is a magic substance that is made up of all sorts of things, whatever that was at hand. It's kind of bits of wood pulp and bits of I don't know what, and it's a mixture, and then it's painted over the top. But F&B company started in about, well, strictly speaking, in 1910. It took them a couple of years to actually start making dolls. But then when they did, they were a very, very big company and very well known. They started I think in New Jersey, and then went to New York and actually had a manufacturing what do you call it? Factory. That's what you call it, factory in New York. And they made beautiful dolls, very, very famous dolls. You may have heard of the Patsy doll. That was their design, Patsy's. And maybe you've heard of Bubbles, I don't know. But this Bubbles is the biggest size they made. She's a 26-inch. And she's not in original clothes. I could never find an original Bubbles dress in her size. I've had lots and lots of Bubbles. I'm just looking at my doll room at the moment. I probably have about, just in Bubbles, maybe 6 or 7 altogether in different sizes. And some had straight legs. They were called the toddler. And some had, I've got one that is actually like a sort of, I think it's like a hand puppet, but it's like a baby sleeping on a pillow. It's really different. It's not in very good condition because it's the only one I've ever seen, so I bought it anyway. I started with F&B many, many, many years ago when I fell in love with them. In fact, the first time I saw this Bubbles, I saw it at a doll show, and my daughter loved her, and I thought, oh, what a funny-looking doll. And then I think I bought that one for her, and then the face just grew on me, and the whole thing grew on me, and I just love composition and the warmth of it and the painting. And this one is beautiful, in beautiful condition, absolutely gorgeous, because what happens is that the surface paint crazes and flakes off, but she's still in really good condition. It probably just really depends on the day they were made and what the temperature was like and the mixture they used, because there wasn't really quality control. They churned out lots and lots of these dolls. So luckily she is in really good condition. She's got everything. She's got her original eyelashes. She's got the beautiful tin eyes, hand-painted tin eyes, and her blushing is all original. Everything's original on her, except her outfit. But that's a beautiful outfit. She was probably made in about 1940, and the outfit is a little bit newer. I think it's from probably about 1950 perhaps. But it looks gorgeous on her, and that's what she's wearing. And she's got just a knitted bonnet and little knitted booties on as well. And she came in those types, so I've always kept them on her. I think probably they help protect her legs. She's got more than one leg. She's got 2 actually, which is quite a bonus. She's holding a little vintage rattle as well that's made of bone, I think. Let me go and get it for you. Let's see if I can get it. I don't want to put too much shadow across because it is night time. Let me see. Let's see if I can show you this. I'll put it in front of the camera so you can see it properly. Can you see that? It's a little silver teddy. I think it's a teddy. It's like a teddy crossed with a cat. And then it's got this kind of, I think it's probably, I don't know if that's ivory or bone or something, a circle at the top for the baby to chew on. And it rattles. So we'll just give that back to her because she might cry about that one. There you are, my darling. You play with that. She likes to hold that. She's always got that rattle with her. So then on her, what is that? That's her right. I've just put, it's not a doll obviously, it's a Steiff pelican. His beak holds more than his bellycan. Just because I felt like it. Oh, is it a stork? Oh, it's not a pelican, it's a stork. I'm silly. Sorry everybody. It's not a pelican with his beak holding more than his bellycan. It's a stork, and I thought, why not have a stork when you've got babies around? So, even though the babies will be a little bit big for that stork to carry. So that's my Steiff stork. And then in Bubbles' lap, there's a little doll. You can see it there. It's actually a cater cruiser, but it's a new one. It was given out at one of the conventions in a little bed. And I haven't been to any of the conventions because they're in America. But I bought her. I think I got her from a friend who actually was at the convention. I bought her a couple of years ago, that's right. And she's just a cute little doll, and she also has moulded painted hair, so I thought she's allowed to be there. She can sit on Bubbles' lap just to say hello to you all and meet you. And then the girl in the middle in that cute bubble romper, which is made of cotton, and the pink trim is felt. So around the two little pockets is felt, and the straps that go over her shoulders is felt as well. She is actually made by Lenchi. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Lenchi, but Lenchi is well known for its beautiful felt dolls. They're just all felt with felt dresses and pants, and they're just gorgeous dolls. But this little one is called a Prosperity doll, and she was made in about 1930, and that they're very hard to get. They're very special, these ones. And they're made of a kind of a plastic, but it's not plastic like we have now, because you know how plastic changes all the time depending on what chemicals go into it. So this is a very old plastic. It's quite solid, but it is, solid in that it's quite thick, but it is hollow. Her body is hollow, her arms are hollow, and she's got a painted face. You can see painted eyes and eyebrows and her little mouth, and just some spray paint, I think, on her hair, for her hair. But there is a mould of hair shape in there too. I have taken a few close-up photos of their faces, which I'll put at the end, so you get a better look at them, because it's a little bit hard from this distance, isn't it? But let me just, if I just move these little babies in the front, I'd like you to see, if you can see her shoes once I move these two. Let's see, can you see the shoes? They're very cute, you can just see them. They're little, like, plastic shoes, but they're done up with little beads across the front and tied through with some ribbon. So I just wanted you to see those. I'll put the little babies back because they're part of this story too. There we go. So let me tell you about those two little babies. They're twins. Let me bring them closer because you can't really see them properly, can you? I have got a close-up picture of them that I'll show you at the end. This is a little bit tricky, but because they're not tied in, if I lift the box too straight, they'll fall out. But aren't they cute? They're complete. All original and complete. A little boy and a little sister, little girl. And they are German, and they're made of something. Now, it's very hard to know. It's probably composition, because it's not plastic. It's not vinyl, because it's all before vinyl. These dolls all came before vinyl. So it's probably a composition. Yeah, okay, so that's them, and they came in that little box. That's their original box. They just don't have their ties in. You know, the ribbon that used to tie them in. The holes are still there in the back of the back of the box. So that's them. Okay, and then the girl in the pink outfit is called a sugar baby, and she's actually from about 1940 as well. I think, let me just check. I have a little bit of paper with her information. She was made from about 1936 to 1940, so she falls somewhere in that time. And then once again, later on, they made her in 1959. But she is the earlier one. She's got the beautiful brush lashes that are all there, complete, absolutely beautiful, all original. When I bought her, actually she's by F&B as well, let me just tell you that quickly. I did cheat a bit and put two F&B dolls in there, just because she's so cute, and I wanted to talk about the outfit. When I got her and I got that outfit, I thought, that's somebody's just whacked that on the doll. You know, it wouldn't be an original outfit. But then I did some research, and it actually is her original outfit, and I've never seen another one. So I felt very happy with that. And she's composition as well. She has a cloth body. And when they have cloth bodies, it makes them really easy to sit. You know, they sit well. They're sturdy, and they're stuffed quite hard, nothing like our reborn dolls. They're stuffed solid in their little bodies. And so she has composition arms and legs and a head with beautiful moulded hair. And her outfit is like pink, fluffy stuff. A little bit fluffy, and it's a little jacket with a Peter Pan collar and just plain trousers, and then a sweet bonnet which is lined in some organza. It's white organza and it's got a pink trim, and that's around her face, and then the brim of the bonnet just kind of folds back, ties under the chin with a pink ribbon. So that's her, my sugar baby. Very sweet girl, very, very sweet. So Sugar Baby and Bubbles both have open closed eyes, so when they lie down, their eyes close. So that's them. And then sitting on her lap is a little French boy. Now he's Celluloid. Celluloid is a very early type of plastic. You've probably all heard of it. It's flammable, and so they stopped making dolls out of celluloid. It's very, very light and very thin and very easy to squeeze. And you often see celluloid dolls with their heels that are pushed in or their noses are pushed in because it's so easy to damage. They get cracked easily, but this little boy, maybe because he's smaller, he's easier to handle than a big celluloid doll. Let me think, what is the name of that one? OK Cada, I think. Was that in celluloid? Or was that plastic? Oh, okay, I better stop talking about that because I can't exactly remember. Anyway, he's a little French celluloid boy. He's vintage. His outfit is probably not vintage. It's probably, more recent, although I've had him for a long, long time. I just love him. I love that serious look. You know me and that serious look. He's adorable. Absolutely gorgeous little guy. I love his sailor outfit too. So that is all for today, I think, everybody. I hope that I've entertained you and that you've enjoyed seeing these dolls. I could certainly show you some more another day. I have got a couple more bubble rompers that I'd love to put on the twins and show you, onto Jonty and Pippa, who are my Twin A and Twin B by Bonnie Brown that I made some years ago. So I'd love to show you them before it's really very cold here. It's still moderately warm, cool in the mornings and cool in the evenings, which is beautiful, and really no humidity. So I'll probably show you them next time. But if you have enjoyed this video and you'd like me to show you some more of my vintage dolls, I definitely will. Leave me a comment down below if you would like to see some more, and I'll pick some different ones for you, because I have so many to choose from. It was just crazy when I was in there trying to decide what to show you. So anyway, everybody, I wanted to tell you one more thing. Of course, I always want to tell you one more thing. That never fails, does it? So I want to tell you that I have the most wonderful GP, which is that's what we call our, well, that stands for general practitioners. I don't know what they're called in other countries. Primary care physician in America, maybe. Anyway, he's been the family GP for a long, long, long time. He used to have his surgery probably about 2 minutes drive from here, and it was wonderful. And then his partner, his colleague who he shared the rooms with, decided that she wanted to go and work in the outback communities. So she left the practice, and then my GP couldn't find someone to take over her spot, and so he started to work through with medical centres, and he moved in the same group of medical centres. He moved about 3 or 4 times, and we all just followed him wherever he went. He went to crazy places, and we followed him. Crazy in as far, far away. That's what I mean by crazy. Still in the metropolitan area, but like say an hour away, and we still followed him because he's so good. Anyway, I texted him the other day because everyone was talking about it's time to get, please hurry everybody and get your flu injection if you're well. Obviously not for the virus, but the normal flu injection, because we're coming into our winter, and they suggest to have it in April. So I texted my GP, who's called Rob, and I said to him, Rob, I need this injection, but I don't want to go to a medical centre, which is where he is now. He's in the city. And so I said, what could I do? And I was thinking that he would say, well, the local chemist will be able to give it to you. And that's what I really thought would happen. And then I would head off to the chemist and get it done there. But what he said was that he will drive past and give it to me. So tomorrow is the day he's going to make a house call. I can't believe it. It's been a million years since doctors made house calls, but he's coming. He doesn't work anywhere near here, doesn't live anywhere near here, but he's coming just to do that for me, so I don't have to, venture out into to the world of sickness. So I just couldn't believe it, and I thought I'd share that little story with you. He's fabulous. So tomorrow is Thursday. He's coming tomorrow afternoon. Now, do you know what? I don't think I told you that it's Wednesday. I didn't, did I? I didn't say anything except it was late and my camera had been ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Not only did I need to reset the time and things, but once I put the fresh batteries in, I had to reset everything. And it's always guesswork when I do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just set it to something. So that's what you're set at something, and hopefully this will work. So my darling friends, I hope this has been fun for you to watch and see about these babies, these beautiful moulded hair babies that I love. And I have lots of dolls with hair as well, so I love them. I love most dolls, I have to admit to you. I do, I absolutely love most of them. Okay, everybody, this has been great fun. I've loved setting up, and I've loved looking at all my dolls again and pulling things out of the doll room so that I can access these babies. And so I hope that you've really enjoyed seeing them. And I hope I'm not standing too far away from the microphone. That's something I didn't think about, isn't it? Because I've set up differently, as you can tell. But anyway, my dear friends, I hope you're all okay. I hope that you're having fun with your dolls and enjoying all the things that you do enjoy in your life and distracting yourself well from the troubles outside the front door. And I hope you're keeping well and being very careful, because I want to keep sharing things with all of you, and I want to keep seeing your videos when you make them. I don't think there are as many videos around at the moment. But anyway, my darling friends, thank you so much for being here, and I'll be back with Pippa and Jonty in these cute bubble rompers that you will really like to see before it gets much colder. So I'll say goodbye and good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody take care, please. Take very good care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye. I thought I'd come back and just show you Odette with her new look. I've changed her wig. Her other wig was dark, almost black, a very dark brown, and this is almost white. I had this made, well, it sounds so posh saying that, doesn't it? But I did. A seller on Etsy in Belarus makes doll wigs, and all I had to do was send her head measurements, and she made this stunning wig for me. I got to say what colour I wanted and what style I wanted, and so it was brilliant. Anyway, so she's wearing her new wig, and she's wearing a different outfit that you haven't seen before. She's got different shoes on. They're pale blue, and they've actually got sort of curled over bunny ears at the top. Just next to the laces are curled over bunny ears, and then there's a little blue pom-pom on the back of the heel. They're adorable. And then the outfit I've got her in is it's a blue mohair in fine knit with 2 cable rows up the front, long sleeves around neck, and then she's got a tartan skirt on, and that's in blue and red and cream, a bit of black, and then she's got a little bow in the matching fabric that's on the front of her jumper. So that is Odette's new look. So she's dressed at the moment for cooler weather, and she's got a different wig on. I love this blonde wig on her. I think she looks adorable. Well, she looked adorable in the other wig too, in the dark wig. She would look adorable in any wig, let's face it. So there you are. Just thought I'd quickly come back and show you Odette. I'll have a couple of pictures of her at the end as well if you want to wait and have a look at that. So thank you all very much for popping back with me. Not that you had much choice, but anyway. Take care, everyone. I love you. Bye-bye.